this crowd ready to make its presence known. Quick give. It's Johnson. Turning it on. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, it's Johnson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Washington. Escapes the pressure going right. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rolls right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
Bringing it back. Past the 50. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Left side, it's Reynolds. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Standing tall against the run.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Play clock was down to 5. No need to rush things. Make sure you got it right, so they'll use the timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll try the right side. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well run him again. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Right side, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and is supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buys time to his left. On the move, he fires. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Sets his feet. It's Washington. That's it fly. And he's incomplete on third down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Looks it in. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going with the ground game left.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Just feeds the running back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun on third down, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Duarte. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's caught. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Davidson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
On play action. Moving to his left. Going to try to get it himself. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They believe they can run right here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it behind the line. It's Davidson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. From deep, it's Hamilton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Lewis on the play action. Under pressure. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The give. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lewis. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Chroma. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Lewis throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Clemson calls its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Lewis to throw. Right side, it's Reynolds. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
First down, right back to Brown. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Throwing, Lewis. Left side is Reynolds. Touchdown ASU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to run, looking to pass. Flush to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Throwing right. Zips it out to his man. Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Still looking. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. He has got to be able to make that catch.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down. And